University of Denver. Q, you and I talked to Chris Bates, the Utah head coach, before the game. We asked him what the key was. He said in a word, face-offs. Trevor Baptiste, you could argue he's the greatest face-off man in the history of the sport. So Mike Sisselberger is going to have to hold his own, and he wins face-off number 1. We're up.
And he just goes for it. You know, he's not timid.
He's like a sixth man in basketball. He comes out, gives you a little bit of juice off the bench.
He goes for it. He doesn't play passive.
Watch out here right off the face-off. New York scores, and it's the rookie Jake Stevens. Gets the Atlas on the board.
Swiss Army knife out of Syracuse. Prior to that, he was at Princeton where he got his degree. He'll play the wing here and transition from face-off into offense seamlessly. An old-school midfielder. Kobe Smith nearly has that ground ball. He pays the price, and next thing you know, it's Stevens with a head start. And he bags that one from about 13 yards right-handed. He has to be respected as a ball carrier when he comes into the zone.
This team, this New York team, Q, they're the best team in the league in terms of offense right off the face-off, aren't they?
They were worst in that category last year. It's one of the reasons they were 2-9. Their 32-second shot clock offense was atrocious. Mike Pressler now in year 2. That was his first fix.
It has worked well. He's done a great job with it. Carpenter, the rookie.
They go. They get it here, and they're decisive. Boom, green light.
Again down the alley. He'll shoot again and score again.
There's no ball moving around the outside. There's limited setup time. They just put the pedal to the metal. And that light is always green, and Stevens converts back-to-back goals and a great counter answer after the Augavin 2. Good clear out. He's given all sorts of real estate to get down that right-handed alley. Quite honestly, the defense isn't bad. Pedersen ties him up here, but look at the strength. Stevens shoots right through that stick check.
It's Pedersen, the rookie, going up against Stevens, the rookie. Pedersen out of Michigan. And they beat Brett Dobson in goal for the Archers, who was sensational in the playoffs last year. They work on the net. Dobson was great in the Archers championship run last year in 2015. And a big story this weekend are all these players who played at the University of Denver, including that guy right there, Trevor Baptiste, making their homecomings.
If you called him the best ever at the face-off position, I don't think you can argue that point. You think about whistle ready, the balance, fast twitch, the power, technique, the toughness, and now the stick skills. He's putting it all together now, getting better and better every year. He is a force of nature, Trevor Baptiste.
He's won 5 out of 6 so far today, and oftentimes he'll stay on the field and play offense. He doesn't have to run off, so that adds to what he means to the team. Look at Jones muscling his way in, but he can't beat Dobson, who sets it up the other way. Connor Marr looking for help.
By a bad ankle in weeks 1 through 4, and his production has soared in the second half of the season.
3-3 in this game to this point. Q, neither goalie has made a save yet.
Dobson's got 1.
Oh, Dobson has 1 save. I must have missed it.
Dobson has 1. I think it's interesting that Atlas attack doesn't really, he's got the full goal to shoot at it. He works the far post.
Sisselberger chasing after that GB. It's Baptiste who picks it up, keeps possession for New York, gets it into Carpenter's stick. Now Brett Maycard, a little bit of trouble on the sideline, gets free.
Stay on, Carp!
Scored his first goal of the season last week in Baltimore. Terrific off the ground for Milwaukee's best.
Look at this battle. 2 Titans at the face-off dot. Not giving an inch. Baptiste comes out of there with it, picks it up. Sisselberger still all over him.
This is where Trevor's game has skyrocketed in the last couple of years.
Carpenter thought about letting it go. Instead gets it to Stevens. That one hit the pipe. Hasek knocking people over. Flyers, look out.
He's just executing in a flawless fashion. The offense is a thing of beauty. You have such amazing ball movement combined with people movement, and that's bringing out his skill set.
Huge face-off here to start this second quarter because the Atlas are on the power play. And as soon as they get possession, they call a timeout. Coach Pressler wants to talk things over as he's got 50 seconds now still with the man up. We'll step away during this timeout as well. It's time to take a laundry break.
You wear your passion. We'll care for it. Whirlpool is the proud.
About 15 family and friends here in Denver.
Baptiste has it checked away. So dangerous when he wins the face-off to himself that he can go down and score. So Utah did an
I don't know. Probably that way. Best in the world. Yeah. Do your thing.
Got the first one.
Come up.
Let's get the first one off.
My bad.
Why are you doing that?
That's my bad. I fell over.
Hold on, guys.
No, genuinely, I actually fell. Bro, doesn't matter if you go early because you're not going to take the next one. Go as soon as you both are, like, as soon as you both are straight up. Okay. Don't even. Good job, guys.
Mike Sisselberger under the helmet, powered by Cash App, the face-off man for the Archers. You can see the mutual respect that face-off men have with each other, he and Baptiste, when they go to war at that face-off dot.
Sis from Coal Country, Central Valley, PA, dual sport athlete in college. You actually wrestled 197 at Lehigh. 7 varsity matches. Putting it behind the back, it creates a passing lane. Dixon from Teat, money.
Dixon's 21st on the year, and that is a typical goal from Dixon. When it gets into his stick, it doesn't stay there long. Now New York is back to within 1, and when you got Baptiste at that face-off dot, you almost always win the possession battle, but this one is up for grabs.
His ground ball scrums today. Really energetic ground ball scrums.
Playoff caliber type of game, and O'Keefe would have had a good opportunity there, but wasn't able to get the pass time, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that. We'll learn a little bit more about this 3-time professional lacrosse MVP, including last year when he led the Archers to the title. Doc shoots and scores right off the face-off. We talked about it. This team is so deadly. Right off the face-off, you score and you get some momentum. They'll take it right back from you in a matter of seconds.
Chris Bates, Utah head coach, telling us pregame, the #1 key in this game are face-offs. And this is their 3rd goal of the game off a face-off win. Jake Stevens has a pair, now Doc Aiken. I'm surprised that Utah chose not to play him with a defensive player. They held on their fast break defense. They basically gave him gave him Colfax Avenue, and he took it.
Good call on that. Bates pacing on the sideline. Sisselberger wins the face-off. Now we're going to get a flag. This is going to be a call going against the Atlas, and it's going to go against Baptiste. Final minute of this first half. In a game cue, and 10 in the second quarter alone.
Sometimes it's about getting out of your own way. They're doing enough good things, but they're counterbalancing that with some sloppy turnovers.
And because Baptiste was in the penalty box, Logan had to take the draw, and it's going to be another opportunity, but Dobson makes a great save.
And I think, Connor, the key is they've got 3 goals off of face-offs.
Right,
the Atlas.
and we knew that's a huge part of their game plan, and Stevens has a couple, and then Schellenberger has one, I believe, as the 3rd, but you get the opening face-off here to start this second half. Teat found a cutting Baptiste, but he can't make it happen. Kaylee, what's going on down in the field?
Well, back to the 17 turnovers you guys were talking about from the
Giving Utah the 1-goal advantage.
See Grant containment now, starting the second half on attack for the Utah Archers. They're playing their first game. Matt Moore injured his upper body injury last week in Baltimore. He's a non-dress this weekend.
Yeah, Moore's had all kinds of injury issues this year. Baptiste wins it.
19 into a dodging team, not a passing team.
Trevor to himself. He's so dangerous here. Shoots. Save made by Dobson. Logan had an opportunity himself.
So a connection from when he was less than a teenager.
37 ground balls on the year. Now a couple of two-point goals. The All-Star having a great rookie season. Possession won by Archers, but sloppy with it after getting it. Tyson Williams is able to pick it up.
We've seen this from the Atlas this summer.
He's at 4 so far in this game. That goal brings Utah to within 1. Sisselberger and Baptiste battling. Marr trying to get the loose ball. Adler battling. O'Keefe shoots and scores again! So the drought ended in a huge way as 7 and Orange gets 2 goals in a matter of seconds.
Power of the face-off. Momentum swings and runs. The scrap right here, hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder. Good job by the Archers to tie up Adler 77. I'm just saying what a strong game he was playing. But right here, they get to his hands. Don't let him make a clean pickup. And it's O'Keefe who wins the grounder. Suddenly O'Keefe 2 goals on 5 shots after being
Silent.
quiet.
Yes.
The way it works sometimes, right?
Quick restart too. 2-point shot by
To 1, I think, to win the MVP. I can't believe they're still posting odds for that kind of thing.
I think even if he stopped playing now and didn't play the rest of the way, he'd probably still win it. He's been so dominant up to this point in time of the season.
Sisselberger gimping off the field. He doesn't look up 100%.
Those Warriors will go out there. He'd go out there with 1 leg if he had to.
He's okay, though. Turning down treatment.
Ogman. Sisselberger's won 4 in a row at the stripe, so he's starting to heat up.
Third quarter.
2 goals, 3 assists for the game, 5 points. 3.3 remaining.
Abundant skill set, right? Dodge, pass, shoot. To ever play the sport. Like, we're talking top 5 midfielders all time.
Dyson, the rookie, out of Duke. Scores his 2nd goal of the season. Baptiste wins a hard-fought face-off. Now Kobe Smith puts it in the
Play lacrosse.
It'll be a 6s format, similar to the championship series played in February. PLL teams, top 4 at the end of the season. Tournament.
Sisselberger, look at that play. Great play by Sisselberger. The ground ball and control. He knows where he wants to go, and he always presents a target.
Four assists on the day for Teeter. Battle for the loose ball goes to Archers on the sideline. Now trailing by 2. Teet just racking up the points. Give him an assist on that one. Sisselberger needed that face-off. Trying to get it to a teammate. O'Keefe, quick passing. Fields, nothing doing. Goal line extended. Now back to O'Keefe. Jones will take the goal.
Miles has had a
Renaissance season.
super summer. I just love the way he's playing. His attitude is superb. He's been so positive. You know, often I used to think he was kind of hard on himself. And he's just making great decisions and then just worrying about the next play.
Right.